He's the tallest man on the radio, so sit right back and enjoy the show. Flying through the air like a ballistic missile. Here's your host, Ben Kissel.
Hey, what's up, everyone? How you doing? Welcome to the Ben Kissel channel. Thank you all so much for tuning in. As always, I'm with Shankar Latang.
That's me, usual suspect.
And Jerry is with us this week as well. Also, Jerry will be my special sidekick for the month of July.
Heyo.
People are just screaming for you.
It's great. I appreciate it. Thanks so much.
And they're screaming for Shankar as well to translate. Hollywood is calling. The phone is in my butthole.
It's very important.
And Shake says, I don't want to translate it because it makes no sense in French. It doesn't make sense in English.
It's just not supposed to make sense in French. It wasn't born out of making sense.
The whole point is Hollywood is up my ass.
Yeah.
All right, so...
Can you say it?
No, I'm not saying it. I'm going to leave this one alone.
Wow. Wow. Even in the comment section, there's some people trying to do French.
Yeah.
Trying to do French. And they suck at it.
Maybe French doesn't want to be done.
Speaking with the purpose of making sense is going out the window, huh?
It's French. When have they ever made sense? They like Gerard Depardieu and that tall guy who tried to cure all the kids' diseases, Jerry Lewis.
Yeah.
But that's it. And then, of course, cheese and bread.
And
wine.
And
wine. And the Eiffel Tower. So after you have all your cheese and bread and wine, you can go up there and jump off.
Yep.
And die. All right. Well, oh my God, we started talking before the show. Jerry, you had a dream.
I had a dream. I had a pretty crazy dream that
Is this going to be an MLK moment? Is this going to be a big speech you want to make about the future of society, harmonious living together, finding love?
Yeah, no. I think the point of the story was I should probably watch where I'm driving and not follow Google Maps off of a bridge, because that's exactly what happened.
And isn't that interesting? And then I was like, oh, memory bank. There was actually a story that happened in Hawaii involving, shocker, a lady. Her name, it was this gal, and she was driving all around. Her name was Christy Hutchinson, and she was driving, and apparently she was hammered. I don't know. It's Hawaii. And then she took the GPS. She had a little Dodge van, and the GPS was like, take a right. And then she took a right, but it went right into an embankment, right into the water.
Oh, my God.
So she should have looked. She should have looked.
She would have seen there is no right.
But that's how the robots are going to win.
She actually drove off. And
then her brain was like, hey, there's water there. And she's like, oh, that stupid little machine told me to take a right here. Because maybe unlike hoverboards, my car does work on water.
Yeah.
But it didn't.
It did not.
So that's kind of like your dream.
Poor Hutchinson. Yeah, it was I didn't go into the water. I thought I drove right off of a bridge. I thought the underpass I was taking was the one I was on. It turned out to be like a couple of levels much further below me. And I tried to drive into it, and then I just started falling.
Also, I got this completely wrong. So the person who took the video was Christy Hutchinson, right?
Oh.
Because I just looked this up when you were talking.
Yeah.
So that's the chick who took the video. And she says, I was just sitting there trying to seek shelter from the rain.
She was also hammered, incidentally.
In the rain, which is so fun.
Romantic.
Absolutely. Also, sometimes just be in the rain. Once you're wet, you can't get more wet. Just enjoy the
Watching
rain.
Somebody go into the water while she's being sheltered from the rain.
Yes, and then she says, and the next thing I saw a car drive directly past our boat, straight into the harbor at a pretty decent speed.
Not a lot, but decent. But just a decent speed.
Yeah.
No.
And it was so confidently done, they didn't even have panic on their face. They were just smiling. Just completely oblivious to the fact
They were like, hey,
they're about to make their car a submarine.
We did.
Look at this. We're going to lose. We're losing. Everyone's like, well, we created an AI. How could AI be smarter than us? It's like, have you met us?
Yeah.
Are you slightly afraid now of using Google Maps because of that dream? Or?
It does. I do feel like I have an opportunity to take away this lesson of like, hey, maybe just look at the road.
Look at the road. I mean, I've been playing a lot of Red Dead Redemption 2. And oftentimes I find myself looking at the map as I'm driving my beautiful, beautiful stud horse. And instead I say, you know what? I'm going to look at Arthur Morgan, my character, more, and look out and see the beautiful fake universe of the Wild Wild West.
Yeah. The horizons.
No big spiders in the game, though.
No?
Unlike the movie Wild Wild West. None. But don't look at the map. Look at the world.
Yeah.
That's today's message.
That's a good message.
It is a good message.
You
I always do that because every time you know what? I've stopped looking at all.
Yeah.
I'm just going now.
We just going.
All right. Well, let's get to a fun story. So there's an ex-Nashville cop. Now, this headline, it's confusing because it makes it seem like he did something super bad. But as we break... Super bad. But as we break down the story, I think we're going to find a little bit more love in our hearts for this former police officer.
All right.
Okay.
The headline is a little misleading, as I said. Ex-Nashville cop charged with misconduct after groping OnlyFans star's breast during mock traffic stop. So at first you think, oh my goodness, this guy just saw a chick with boobs and was like, honk, let me get on those.
Yeah.
It wasn't really that way. So there's this officer, and he looks like the kind of guy who would be involved in an OnlyFans relationship. And why not have fun with until it alters horrible? And so he set up this thing with this gal who does OnlyFans where he would pull her over and then it would turn into a sexual encounter. Many a person fantasizes getting pulled over by the police. He's quite large and handsome. Oh, does he have a bulge that's not his gun? Let's get it down. So it's a sexual. You can imagine that.
I specifically can imagine that. He can't.
No, he can't even talk about. He can't even speak French. I don't think he can speak French.
Yeah. That's true.
Sheiknar.
So this was a mock traffic stop. That's what that part caught me off guard. So they planned it.
Yes, but he was in his
fun.
That's what I'm saying. It's fun.
A little role playing.
Was it last episode we talked about cops who were getting fired for doing stupid shit on the job? But like, this is some Reno 911 stuff. This is what I want. I don't want all the shootings.
Yeah. Misconduct. I would proudly take the slap on the wrist of misconduct.
But they fired his ass.
That's messed up.
So the 33-year-old, this guy, he was arrested at his house and charged with 2 counts of official misconduct. Unofficial misconduct is what I did this morning.
Heyo!
You can imagine. What am I talking about? Am I talking about in bathroom? Am I talking about masturbation? You'll never know.
It's in the bathroom.
It's in the bathroom. I'm
sure in the bathroom.
Like at this point, I'm just so old. I don't like to talk about it. But I jerk off for medical reasons. I don't even. My sex drive is like it's like GPS. I'm going. It's right in the water.
You're not allowed to be that backed up.
I don't exactly.
Point in time.
It's just like all of a sudden I'm like, oh my god, I'm swelling up. So anyway, the ex-cop, he was wearing his uniform, and that's where the tricky part comes in.
Was he clocked in?
No, I do not. No, I do not believe.
If you have the uniform on, you're always clocked in.
It's part of the sex thing.
But you're also using city property. Because the
uniform
is not yours.
City property.
And that's like the highway is the sex toy that they're using. Like what?
Well, I think you're talking about the woman's breasts who belong to her.
Yeah.
They don't belong to the city. Women, your body don't belong to government.
Yeah.
So the name of the adult star, the OnlyFans star, it was Jordan, right? Mm-hmm. And so Jordan was going 65 and a 45, which that ain't right.
Well, that's not nice.
No, it wasn't. So Officer Sean Herman had to pull her over and teach her a hard American lesson about justice. So anyway, he pulls her over, and then she says, "Holy hell, I think there's a way out of this ticket, officer." And he says, "Oh, I don't know what you could be talking about, ma'am. What would you like to do to pay off this ticket?" And then they have sex with each other. And so he gropes her breasts, right? Mm-hmm. That's it. That's all in the film. So the thing is,
what film?
This was for OnlyFans.
Okay.
So it was just her fans watching this.
Was it his body cam?
No, I don't think he used the body cam.
Because that would be inappropriate. City property.
I would agree. That would be inappropriate if you used body cam footage. But again, out of all the horrible body cam footage we have seen in this country,
this would not be on that list of bad footage.
This is all consensual.
Yeah.
This is all a setup.
Yeah.
And he is being charged with 2 felonies. Ooh. It's crazy. I also love all of the articles I read about it. They keep on calling it a skit. Like, who was the head writer?
It was
Mulaney on this one?
Yeah.
Is this coming up right after Saturday Night Live?
Yeah, a couple of those writers.
So, in a news release, the video was made April 26th in a warehouse parking lot. Well, Herman, I misspoke, was on duty.
Oh, all right, that changed.
Oh.
Again.
Escándalo.
Okay, so that's a little scandalous. My cat's up in a tree, or my tree is up a cat.
Yeah.
Either way, you're going to need to call the police.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a little busy groping this chick's breast for her OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I can understand that, but again, anyone who works in law enforcement, feel free to comment. Most of the job is sitting and eating. Most of it is just looking, being like, I wish there were committing the crime. It's most of the job.
Yep.
So if he took 20 minutes out of his day, he is kind of double dipping if she's paying him and the city is paying him. I get that. Again,
Yeah.
That's doesn't prove overtime.
Is she paying him?
I would hope so. I mean, maybe in honks.
A percentage?
Yeah, you know, sometimes these gals are making a lot of money on OnlyFans. I don't know if they're sharing them.
They know each other. They're together.
They know each other. They just know each other. Oh, they wrote the skit together.
Okay.
Yeah, they did a brainstorming episode, and then he's like, "Oh, what if I grope your breast there?" And
At one
she's
point, there was a Venn diagram, and he was like, "Here's where I work. Here's where you work, and we want to meet somewhere in the middle."
exactly.
Going
And then
65 on a 45.
put a nipple on him, and
Yep.
that's, you have exactly what happened.
Yep.
So according to Chief Drake, this is what they say. Chief Drake directed the investigation that continued, and then they fired Herman, resulting in his indictment. A criminal court judge set Herman's bond $3,000.
Because the judge knew it wasn't a serious thing.
$3,000. It's enough. And he was fired. He was. I mean, literally, detectives in the Specialized Investigation Division. They looked over the video. I don't think they looked at the Derek Chauvin video as much as this video.
Yeah, no, seriously. Like, why aren't they having their, like, coworkers' backs now?
Right.
Like, dude, the guy was trying to fuck off properly.
Exactly.
What's wrong?
Well, I have a feeling they wanted to watch the video.
Yeah.
I can't come home. I'm working late tonight, honey.
Yeah.
I'm watching this OnlyFans video.
Did they get to finish the video?
I would assume the video was completed because they didn't bust him during. The video was uploaded.
So how did this come out then?
Because she put it on her OnlyFans.
Oh.
Which goes public.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the thing. If you're out there, guys, gals, you got your OnlyFans, you can't trust these fans. They promote that stuff everywhere. They put it everywhere.
Yeah.
So if it's out there, it'll be out there. Which I also think at this point, everyone has a sex tape, don't they? I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
Maybe I got like one on the old reel by reel.
Gotta get on it.
Maybe if you dig deep enough to your Instagram, you'll find something by accident.
Yeah, that'll be fun. That would be fun.
Yeah.
So he's fired. He's totally shamed. And I hope that he parlays this into if he wants to go into the adult film business, former cop, knows how to use handcuffs properly and safely.
Yeah.
The next county will hire him because this is just what happens, especially in those parts of the country. You get fired from one county, the next one hires. Isn't that what happened the last story we covered about
Oh, yeah.
the lady cop?
Oh, could be. Yeah, maybe. And sometimes, again, some officers don't need a second chance.
Yeah.
You know, when they do like horrible things. But then this officer, I think that he does.
But he does.
He's only 33. He's a young man. He's, again, she grabs his penis. And if every traffic stop, you know, you get to just grab the cop's dick,
Yeah.
that would actually make it 50-50. I don't think cops would pull over people frivolously, you know, because they would be like, I don't want to get my fucking dick grabbed again.
So that, yeah.
I am not grabbing a cop's dick.
No, but it was mandatory. Oh, you're pulled over? Here you go, officer. You're going to fuck me. I'm going to fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? So he is out of a job in Nashville. Sorry for the gals of Nashville.
Well, maybe he can start a nice little Chippendale business.
He should. Remember Chippendales?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not just the Rescue Rangers. Those boys were also buff.
Yeah, no, they were doing a different kind of community service.
I went down to, I was in Las Vegas, and it was the first time I was there many years ago, and it was at the sexiest comedy club, Brad Garrett's Comedy Club.
Brad Garrett's
Brad Garrett,
Comedy
yeah, the
Club.
guy from the No One Loves Me. No one enjoys Daryl. What was the name of that show? Everyone Loves Raymond.
There it is.
And I saw the Australian Hunks Down Under. A person would recognize me at the booth. He was like, Kissel. And I was like, what's up? He's like, want to come and watch the end of the show? I was like, absolutely. So I saw the Hunks Down Under.
Oh.
And you could smell that aroma. Those ladies. Holy shit. mop boy, clean up. Oh my God. Those gals were so fucking horny. It was nuts because, it's cheeky. So the guys are funny and obviously extremely buff, right?
Yeah.
And they do the full Monty trick where it's like, hey, I don't have any, my hands are up here, but the box, well, how is the box there? Because it's on their cocks theoretically, right?
Yeah.
And the lady's like, ooh, what's in the box? I hope it's not Gwyneth Paltrow's head. No, it's not. It's Sergio from Australia's penis.
Head.
I would assume they all have their head.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if when you go to a strip club sometimes, you got a gal in there, a couple of scars. Can you imagine you go to a male strip club, there's just no head on the dick? You're like, what is that?
It's for cosmetic purposes. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, there's a C-section accident.
Yeah.
It's an experiment.
Yeah, just got off the top of my head.
Yeah. The sounding went wrong.
Oh, that is painful. It's where you shove something right up that little hole there. Say what you want about the butthole, but I will say this about my penis hole. That's an outie.
That's an outie. It's an exit only.
Exit only. Get that. You get it out. Don't suck anything into that. It ain't a straw. Although, if it was. If men had the ability to suck water through their penises, dicks would be out every restaurant.
All of the time.
Just drinking water here.
Yep.
What's wrong with staying hydrated?
Health purposes, yes.
You wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it with alcohol?
Oh, sure. I would do it with everything.
Yeah.
Although alcohol would probably burn the inner hole quite a bit, actually.
Yeah.
I think you would want to go with water or maybe a Gatorade.
Yeah.
No salt.
Drink fast.
Something you can drink fast and
You're sipping alcohol.
yeah, very little salt or
Then you start developing arthritis, neck problems, and stuff like that. So
yeah, you've thought about that.
Yeah, that went out of nowhere.
I didn't realize there was going to be arthritis
Yeah.
coming in if we started sucking water through our dicks.
Why is your neck into play here?
Yeah, why is the neck in the
well,
play?
you have to go down there to
No, you just
No,
put the
the-
cup right here.
Yeah.
You're not. You're trying to drink out of your own dick.
That's not what we're talking about.
They said they wanted his mic louder. Wait, no, we're talking about the dick drinking. It's like not drinking
if
out
I
of
can
your
just
dick.
Yeah, there's
So if you're not drinking out of your dick, you're just peeing in a cup and then drinking that. That's no fun.
no. Your dick is doing the drinking.
The drink is the straw. You're sucking the water up through your penis like the penis is a straw. So you're no longer drinking through your mouth.
Yeah.
All right.
So you're still drinking, but your mouth is not involved. Neither is your neck.
I like my theory better.
I don't.
I think I've seen your theory on OnlyFans. I'm fairly certain. We've all seen that before.
Gross
Anyway.
misconduct.
Yep. Anyway, there you go.
I was on a different page. All right.
I guess so.
Then how do you get your neck to?
I mean, it's crazy out there. All right, you want to move on to sports news?
Yeah,
Okay, I know you love your sports, Jer.
I love sports so much. I sports very hard.
She sports very, very hard. Bill Belichick.
Uh-huh.
You know that old dude from the Patriots? He's banging this 24-year-old ex-cheerleader, also named Jordan.
Jordans are in, huh?
I guess so. Jordan Hudson is her name. Did you see this? Look at her.
Oh, wow.
Look at him.
Whoa.
So, guys, all you got to do is be the greatest Super Bowl winning coach in NFL history, and then you get to Bone Zone 24-year-old competitive cheerleader Jordan Hudson.
And be out of work because you can't do this and work at the same time at his age.
So, am I tripping, or was that the name of the other guy, too? Was his last name Hudson?
It was Hutchinson.
Hutchinson. Well, close enough. Either way.
Yeah,
There's
no, it's a weird
a
Jordan.
lot of synchronicities today. A lot of synchronicity between your dream and now this Jordan and the other Jordan, and I'm sure that Bill is groping her breasts. So they have had a nice relationship. According to one of Hudson's former
It was a
cheerleaders.
lovely time. I'm sure they had a lot in common.
Yeah! Well, he's 72, she's 24, so they got a lot to talk about there. Those guys about 50 years to catch up on. But I do think there is something with that. You're going to be like, what do you talk about if you're dating someone older or younger than you? Look at Cher, for example. She's banging this 30-some-year-old guy. She says she's in love for the first time. She's in her 70s.
Wow, good for her.
Right? And then, of course, you got, the Red Hot Chili Pepper guy. He went 19. I would say you have to be able to legally drink 19, but I don't think he drinks.
Uh-huh.
But so maybe that's but that's weird. But anyway, it doesn't matter. You want to do what you want as long as everyone's safe and fine. I do think it's underrated, though, relating to, oh, tell me about the old days, Paps. And then when you're the older one, you can say, well, tell me what's going on now. Tell me about SpongeBob, for example. I don't know anything about Squidward. And they can fill
You
you
don't know
in on
anything
that.
about Squidward?
No. I thought it was Squidworth.
No, Squidward.
Oh, Squidworth sounds like he has a job.
Squidward. Handsome Squidward.
What about him?
Non-handsome Squidward.
What's he all about?
He's a grump.
Is he grumpy?
He's grumpy. He's always trying to
'Cause he's smart.
poop on SpongeBob's party.
It's because he's smart.
It is. If you look at him, he is every adult every day, just trying to have a nice, peaceful, quiet day. But SpongeBob ruins it with his jellyfish hunting
Right.
and the Krabby Patties. He just hates everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that now, actually? Yeah.
SpongeBob?
Sounds like
Yeah.
a character.
Kid Stone?
SpongeBob, the Squidward thing.
No, Squidward is on SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're just going to watch the Squidward parts?
Well, I'll watch the episode so I can get to know Squidward.
Okay.
First of all, Patrick is the real star of the show. But
Is he the one who cooks?
no, SpongeBob cooks.
SpongeBob is the cook.
SpongeBob is the cook. He's the Krabby Patty chef.
Oh, I didn't know
He
that.
flips patties. He loves his job. He's very excited about his job. Squidward is at the front at the cash register.
See, these are the conversations you could have if you date someone 50 years younger than you.
Yeah.
And Bill
Okay.
Belichick is probably having those conversations right now.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing.
So tell me more. Tell me more.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's what Cher fell in love with?
No, this is who Bill Belichick fell in love with.
Well, I'm talking about the comparison.
Well, Cher fell in love with someone who was 37, so they might know a thing or two about SpongeBob. They would.
Yeah.
They would. Certainly more than she does.
Definitely more adulting happening there.
Yeah.
37.
Yeah.
79-year-old?
Yeah, something like, well, I think she's about 79, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, Cher. When she hears sponge, she thinks of that thing they used to, remember that Seinfeld episode?
Yes.
Women used to put it up their vaginas. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
No.
Did you ever do that?
No.
You go tampon.
I
You just let it be.
I free flow.
Let it
I
bleed.
just free flow. I don't. I'm just not.
I love that. I love that for you.
It's happening right now. It just like cleans up a little blood on my ankle. It's happening right now.
You've been stabbed by God
Yeah.
every month. Thanks, Lord.
Thanks.
SpongeBob versus Tiny Chef.
Oh,
That's what I love. Tiny Chef. He's a little vegan Tiny Chef. I love him. He's super
Tiny
cute.
Chef is very cute.
He probably hates me, but whatever. So anyway, according to one of Hudson's former cheerleading teammates, Hudson first met the 72-year-old on a flight from Boston to Florida. Sexy flights. The Boston to Florida flights.
It's just enough time. It's just enough time.
Yep. What is it? 90 minutes, 2 hours?
Yeah.
And then when you land, you're in sunny Florida. And then so you want to have sex with each other. And then when you get back, you're in gloomy Boston.
Gross.
So you have sex with each other. they said this.
There's only one way to solve this jet lag, guys.
Yeah. And they met in 2021. So she was only 21. And Billy Chick, I guess, was 72 at that time, or maybe 69, 68, either way.
Wow.
And you know what they bonded over? As a student athlete, she had been working on a philosophy project.
That's what they were working on.
That's what it
Yeah.
says.
Yeah.
No, that's according to TMZ.
Oh, well then.
Depth to that relationship.
There could be some depth, at least
Quite often.
5.5 inches.
Project.
Yep. So they swapped contact information after landing and stayed friendly in the ensuing months. And they discussed her schoolwork and the X's and O's of her cheerleading routine.
The X's and O's.
Bill was helping her with her schoolwork on her philosophy project.
Yeah.
Yes,
This
indeed.
relationship has some foundation.
Well, they've known each other for a while.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I mean, he's not just jumping right in there. He knows her. He's known her since she was 21.
He knows their philosophies.
Well, she had a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
Cheerleading philosophies, different ways to do splits and then throw people and
Yeah.
and then duck if there's a shooting. I don't know what happens at these school events.
Yeah.
So they say as soon as Bill Belichick split with this gal named Holiday, which apparently that ended, they were told that, oh my God, what about this gal that I met on this plane? I'm single now. She's probably single. And then they kept things on the low, only briefly being spotted here or there throughout Gillette Stadium throughout 2022 and the 2023 season when the Patriots also fucking sucked.
Yeah.
And perhaps that's because Bill was also
busy.
getting sucked. So recently they've decided to become more public with things, which everyone wants.
Everyone wants.
You know, sometimes don't.
Yeah.
Why? I don't need to see this relationship public. I don't need to see Cher's relationship in public. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't want to see Bill Belichick happy. I don't want to see him smiling. I can't even imagine the dust that flows after he takes off his khaki pants that I do believe he sleeps in.
Ugh.
Can you imagine Bill Belichick without the... He wears, you know, he's got his little hoodie. He's got the cutoff sweatshirt and I believe mostly khakis, right?
Yeah. When he takes his clothes off, he still has the fitting of the belt in his waist.
He does.
And the bulge out.
I feel like it's like that fantastic horror movie Clown, where this guy puts on a clown suit and it becomes him and he can't get it off. I think when Bill Belichick...
Isn't that Venom?
It's, if you're twee. If you're twee, it's Venom.
It's totally the exact same premise
It's
to me.
not at all.
It's
One
really-
dude is trying to entertain his kid for a party, so he puts on a clown suit that he finds in an old bin, which never do, and then it becomes him.
Yeah.
And then Venom is from the Marvel universe, and it's about superheroes.
He's like some clown that like sticks onto you and you become him.
He's a disease. He's a virus.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, I think when Bill Belichick goes home and takes his pants off, the skin comes with it.
Ugh.
And then he's just all bone and blood. And then he puts his pants back on. Man, and then he's like, I'm finally complete again.
The image.
I mean, it's just... I'd rather blow Bill Clinton, I think.
Yeah. No, definitely. Are you kidding me? Bill Clinton's way hotter than that.
I guess so.
Got a cleaner face. I mean, this guy, his face looks like a dirty towel that's thrown on the ground.
Absolutely. It really... It's, I mean...
Like hanging wrinkles. What do you find charming in that?
Again...
Jerry's not a Patriots fan.
Well, it's they like the X's and O's of cheerleading.
Of course. That's right. The X's and O's of cheerleading.
Yes. So Rob Gronkowski even made a joke about it at the Tom Brady roast. And so Hudson, what is she now? She's an entrepreneur and a philosopher. Because I always trust a 24-year-old philosopher.
Philosopher. So she thinks? Hot take for a 24-year-old.
Yep. Therefore, she's having sex with Bill Belichick. Yep. So anyway, they've reached out to the reps of Bill, and there's been no comment yet. And they reached out to Jordan, but she's declined to comment to the matter.
What are they going to comment about? What do they keep reaching out to them for?
I don't fucking know. I mean, I guess it's just interesting in the sense that...
To get a take from them?
Yeah, he's famous. She's thinking...
They want to know if she's in love.
She thinks she's in love. Maybe she... You know what? I'm going to be 72. I'm 42 right now. I'll be 72. I want to find love.
Be 72.
But just I'm not trying to degrade anyone here, but if I'm Bill Belichick, his former wife, you know who he was married to? Debbie Belichick. And I just have to... Now, Debbie Belichick, probably a wonderful person. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I would assume that this Hudson gal is someone that's getting him a little bit more excited to the marbles.
Yeah, probably.
Something about a Debbie. And I love Debbie's.
Yeah.
Little,
Debbie's,
big.
Yeah.
You know, but he went from Debbie Belichick to Jordan, the philosopher.
The philosopher.
That's what she
is. She's going to go down in history as one of the world's 24-year-oldest philosophers.
You wait. She's going to be on one of those charts, 25 and at least 40 or whatever the fuck they do for these charts.
Okay.
All you do is pay for those, by the way.
Now, was Debbie younger than Bill? Or were they around the same age?
Oh, my God. Now you're going to make me challenge. Debbie Belichick. Let me see how old she is. Age is the first thing. The second thing that comes up. Yeah, she was.
Older or younger?
Oh, my goodness. Well, he has a type. Okay.
Debbie was 26.
No.
Left me for a younger chick.
Okay, so Debbie, it's a little bit more of a traditional relationship. They were married from 1977 to 2006.
Wow.
So they gave it a hell of a run.
Yeah.
She appears to be, let's see if there's an image here. No, that's the holiday. She appeared to be slightly, I'm going to say more homely than the other gals. After, you know, some people get success and then they say, I can't believe I ever had sex with you. And it's like, I can't believe I ever had sex with you, you fucking former loser, now super successful person. Get out of here. Get out of here. Well, let's stay in the realm of sports adjacent. So that Tom Brady roast, it had a lot of fallout. And the fallout seemed to mostly come on the fields of Gisele Bundchen's life. So Giselle Bundchen, that was Tom Brady's former wife. Obviously, everyone knows. She's a mega superstar in the modeling biz. She had more money than he did when they started out, but I think he has more money now. Maybe she still does. Maybe she does. I don't know. But she split with Joaquim Valiente over the stress from the Tom Brady roast.
Oh.
If you can't handle that in your relationship, this relationship was on faulty ground to begin with.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, what, they were just like sitting at home and he's just like, you know what I can't stop thinking about is that one fucking joke that they said about you. Was that true? And like they just can't let it go. Like, what is that?
I don't know. So apparently, Joaquim is a regular guy. I don't know what the fuck that means. Is that good or is that bad?
I guess that's insecure. If you're a regular guy, you're not used to the spotlight.
His name is Joaquim Valiente.
Yeah,
and he's dating Giselle Bundchen. I don't think he's a regular.
I was wondering if you actually said a person's name or if you just went off into the French version of Hollywood's Calling.
Yeah, it sounds like he should be like a crumble cookie.
Yeah.
Like the Joaquim Valiente.
Monday's special.
Ooh, it sounds like it'll have some drizzle.
Yeah.
Caramel drizzle.
And insecurities.
I guess so. So he did not like that he was in the spotlight too much. Too much spotlight for Valiente.
Too much.
That's a regular guy.
I guess so. It was Bunchen's jiu-jitsu trainer. And for those that know anything about jiu-jitsu, you're sniffing ass.
Yeah.
And so you get them pheromones in there. So that's a great way to...
Bless you!
Bless you.
Even thinking about it
Oh, yeah.
makes me
seriously.
sneeze.
Yeah.
So...
Allergic to...
Love. So they were in the middle of a jiu-jitsu session when it turned romantic last year.
All of the sparring got to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, he says, I like this, I like you, but I can't deal with the added scrutiny that their romance has caused.
Yeah.
So
Walked into that one.
He basically liked that she wasn't that famous anymore. And then that the rose came out and just like touched upon her fame
was
again.
it that bad? I watched some of the I don't know. I'm not a big roasty guy. I think roasts used to be better when we technically had a polite society.
Yeah,
I know everyone's a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
So they kind of lost a little bit of the steam for me.
Yeah, yeah.
But I do like some of the joke structures and things like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But if people are ruining their lives over it, it's supposed to be jokes.
People are ruining their own lives. The Rose did not ruin her life.
I didn't think. I mean, I watched like a lot of clips and shit. I'm like, okay,
I
that's
saw the
pretty.
whole thing from beginning to end.
It's pretty
They really
typical.
went in on her, but nothing that's going to kill a relationship.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? But just typical roast jokes.
Just roast jokes.
Yeah. So yeah, they're going to be mean. But the whole premise is that you're being made fun of by a bunch of fucking comedians. So who gives a shit?
Yeah, seriously.
See, the roast also suffers because we put comedians on a pedestal above the Pope.
Yeah.
Where all of a sudden, if you're a comedian, you're like on the front lines of every war that's supposed to be fought. It's like, no, we're dumb.
Yeah.
We're supposed to make jokes about you being fucking smart.
Comedians, not philosophers, people.
No.
That's Jordan's job.
Exactly. And we're in good hands.
Yep.
Thank God she's out there thinking for us. To TikTok, clock goes, time goes, TikTok. She's thinking it.
Got it.
So Joaquim said, again, the source says he's a regular dude. He's not used to the attention he was getting.
If I was Giselle, I'd be offended by that. Would have been like, I'm already famous when we met.
Right.
Now I'm too famous for you.
It's also, he's not a regular guy.
He's a jiu-jitsu trainer.
And he's Valiente.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like, yes, it does sound like he owns, like, I'll park your car for you company.
Yeah.
What is that called? Valet.
Valets.
I call him the I'll
Not
park
just
your...
valets.
Valientes. I'll park your car for your company.
Yeah.
It's a long way to say valet.
Somebody who speaks Spanish is going to dive right into the comments.
Oh, you're supposed to be the one who speaks Spanish.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, not at all. No, I don't speak anything.
You haven't been giving the audience what they want at all.
And shady French.
You don't have shitty French. You have good French.
Good friend.
He didn't speak English until he was 14.
Really?
Yeah.
Look at him now.
Interesting. Do you feel like you have an accent?
I think I do. It comes out whenever.
Sometimes.
It's very subtle.
Yeah, very, very
I've
subtle.
made some stride in my life. Look at me. I'm like sitting amongst you guys now.
Absolutely. You're doing great. This is fun. What a high point.
14.
Well, no, speaking English.
You have high point for you. So Joaquin became part of the joke. And people actually started asking him if he was the reason for their divorce. And he hated that. I mean, who fucking cares? I would be so proud. Tom Brady, the great. I mean, it is what it is. I'm a Packers fan. You know my thoughts on that. But Tom Brady's the greatest quarterback of all time.
Obviously.
And so, if you're the man who took his supermodel wife away from him, yeah. I would be like, yep. I would wear the shirt that says "I fucked Tom Brady out of a wife."
Yeah, totally.
You know, I would. Yeah.
Yeah.
He has 7 fucking rings, right? Brady has 7 rings.
Yeah.
And I still banged his wife.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
I mean,
it's a bit of a flex.
It's the ultimate trophy.
Yeah. You should totally be able to just flex that and be proud of it.
So apparently the Brazilian beauty, Gisele Bündchen, and she is, but you know what, strangely, and not that it matters what my type is, not my type. I don't know.
Tall, beautiful, blonde,
Yeah.
Brazilian.
Tall.
Too tall, that's what it is.
Yep.
No,
Wealthy.
gross.
I'm just a regular guy.
Yeah.
I'm a regular guy.
I just want someone who thinks.
Yeah, I just want a nice philosopher.
Nice 24-year-old philosopher.
And in no way, she would have loved Bill Belichick if he was a head coach or not. If he was just looking like that and just 72-year-old man.
It worked.
Smelling like a cigar.
Yep.
Yeah, nothing.
leather.
Nothing to do with money at all.
No.
No, she's just thinking about it. So they said by agreeing to do the roast, he basically put a target on Joachim's back. We're not dealing with an assassination plot
Yeah.
in Central America here.
A target to do what?
For what?
To take his wife
Also,
away now?
it's not a ringing endorsement for jujitsu.
Yeah.
Shouldn't he be like, bring it on?
Yeah.
I do jujitsu. And it's like, buddy, I don't care what religion you follow, but just please, God,
Doesn't
Stop
matter the
it.
cult you're in.
doesn't matter.
Just relax, guy.
That poor man did not sign up for all of that.
He didn't, and I understand that. But
But didn't he?
why did this roast?
Question, so yeah.
This roast had more blowback than any roast I have heard in the most recent memory,
Yeah.
and I don't really get it. I
don't know why.
I don't know why
It's
either.
just because it upset Tom Brady.
Did it?
I heard.
It did?
It did. He took a lot of the jokes hard.
Then why sit down? I mean, like, you know,
These jokes aren't even bad. Nikki Glazer, who I probably wouldn't want me to know, but I've met Nikki a couple of times. She's very nice. She says, this is her joke. She says, how much would it suck for Tom? OMG. Just knowing your ex-wife's new boyfriend could beat your ass while eating hers. That's not mean.
That's just, yeah.
That's not me. If I'm the jujitsu guy, I'd be like, fuck yeah, that's awesome. I'll beat your ass and I'm going to eat your wife's fucking ass.
Yeah.
I'd eat her fucking ass. I've seen that show, Girls.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, who cares? And so the jokes, I mean,
Unfortunate.
It is unfortunate.
It's just a bunch of wordplay.
Yeah. And look at this. This is another thing that she quipped. It's a quip. She says, you have 7 rings. Well, 8 now that Giselle gave hers back. That is not. Who cares? These people are so fucking wealthy and fine. They're fine. That's
Yeah.
the premise,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is that they're fine so they can be brought down to earth like us plebes who have to go and get racially profiled at Starbucks, which happened to Shake today. At least that's what I'm making. I'm a white man, so I have to say that was racist.
That was a hate crime.
I didn't get my coffee. I did not get the coffee.
He was there. There was no one in the line. And the guy said, just 1 minute. What are you going to go do? What are you going to do?
Be racist.
Be fucking racist. Anyway.
Starbucks.
I mean,
For my own coffee.
I should have done that. That's what I should have done.
Well, yep.
Homebrew.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So
On Espresso Michelle.
that's the fallout from the Tom Brady roast. Bill Belichick, banging 24-year-old Giselle, now single, alone.
Yep.
What is she ever going to do to find love?
More blowback than a whale, a sperm whale.
Look at that. And that's why you are next on the dais. Oh, that'll be fun.
Well, I want to warn you, I'm not going to take it well. Okay? I'm very sensitive.
I don't like the roasts. I don't like the roasts. They've never done anything good for me,
Yeah.
and I don't care about them.
Yeah.
And I just don't need to be made fun of by a bunch of people who are either more successful or less successful than I.
Yeah. I agree.
I'm just over it.
I have gotten roasted. I have the floor wiped with me completely.
No, but you're actually in Los Angeles. There's a big roast scene,
There's a little roast scene in Los Angeles.
and it's not just the actors
Yeah.
working at the coffee shop.
Yep.
It is in the comedy clubs,
Yep.
and people just say, "You're a fat fucking loser," and then everyone's like,
Ah, that was good.
and then sometimes there's occasionally something kind of funny.
Yeah.
All right. How much time do we got? Danny, what are we at here? You can keep this in the show. What are we at?
We are at
That's beautiful Danny's accent, by the way.
47 minutes, but we probably will about.
Oh, we have a couple of edits. My phone died a little bit. It's 47 minutes. Oh, my goodness. Well, we can just be done then. Let's just be done. Well, ugly millennial fashion's coming back.
Ugly millennial fashion. Wait,
Yep.
See that?
Ugly millennial fashion coming back.
is that what I'm wearing?
No, you're not even. Oh, no, you're a millennial. I'm an elder millennial.
What is ugly millennial fashion?
It is Gucci. No, it's the double G belt.
Oh, gross.
But I read this and I was like, I have no fucking idea. The double G belt. So it's the Gucci belt,
Yeah.
and that's coming back. But
That's what is Ed Hardy coming back too? None of that is necessary.
I think it might come back.
Oh, that's horrifying.
okay.
Was that the shirt with all of the designs and they have like the sleeves that make it look like you have tattoos on your
Well,
arms?
yes, it's nice because it's like we're gonna go on a date. We'll be together for 6 months, and then the cops will be called. So that's a good way out. That's your out.
Yeah.
I'm out.
A
Bye.
natural progression.
Yeah. So Gucci's classic double G belts, they've been revived.
Gross.
Okay. So I didn't even
You
know.
don't like them.
No, I don't. I'm not a flashy belt person. Remember name belts? Well, putting your name on your belt.
Yes. Yes,
Oh.
I remember those.
That was
I like those in
I sadly had one, but no, I did not like it.
I wanted one, but I never got one.
I had one, but I didn't like it.
It'd be good if your name was Bill Aloe. Save it for the roast. Save it for the roast, Kissel.
Whoa, come on.
So yeah, the logo belts are back. So that's the last story for the week.
Cool.
So get out there and get them, or don't.
Get one of the ones that light up, and then you can have like the traffic lights just.
Yeah. Well, there's a picture here of a gal named Bella Hadid. And she's wearing it. Yeah, Bella Hadid.
Oh, that's what it is. Someone famous wears a thing, and then they're like, "Oh, it's back."
Yep. And then also Idris Elba. He wore it.
Oh,
a picture
come
of the
on,
belt?
Idris Elba.
What's that?
Have a picture of the belt?
Yeah, they got a
sounds-
picture of the bell. It's right there,
That
baby.
sounds beneath him.
Yeah, that
See?
thing should not come back.
Yeah, that's the bell right there. We'll put that up there. But that's
Well, it
that's
makes sense
Idris.
why he's wearing it
Why?
because he's older.
Oh, I see. Well, this is Hadid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my phone's fucking up, but anyway, that's fine. So
Okay.
not for you.
Not
you're the
for
only
me.
one. You're the only fashionista here.
I would not call myself that. All I wear is black. But yeah,
All right.
not for me.
You heard that first here, folks. She's a philosopher.
I think.
I think. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching this week's Ben Kissel channel. Again, in the month of July, my sidekick will be Jerry all month with a bunch of new guests. And then next week, I think we're going to have my boy Scotty Dean come and sit.
Oh,
Scotty Dean.
that should be fun.
And of course, I'll be joined by Sheikh Nar as well. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye.
Thank you.